Hello everyone. So, I just wanted to do a different video for like a special. It was meant to be for my 100th video, but when I thought of the idea, I really just wanted to make the video. So that's why I'm doing it now. So it's a 75 video special, which doesn't make any sense, but neither does anything else, I guess, on my channel. So it's whatever, to be honest. But before getting into my shiny collection and the releasing of my sus shinies, I just wanted to say that I'm not releasing the shinies to be like some saint who releases his shinies that it might not be legit or whatnot. I'm actually just gonna go into why I'm releasing them and just speak a bit about shinies in general first before I get into the actual collection. So yeah, most of you know me for my competitive battling probably. But I'm a huge shiny hunter. Well, huge I guess is a bit of a stretch, but shiny hunting has always been a passion of mine when it comes to Pokemon games. I'm pretty big on collecting in general in most games, and that just made sense when I started playing Pokemon seriously, that I would just stick to shiny hunting, because that's like the biggest collection aspect in the games for me, at least. The one you can really sink a lot of time into. I have seen some interesting stuff happening in the shiny hunting community though over the last years that I wanted to address. I feel like there's been this pretty big gatekeeping from a lot of shiny hunters, that shinies have gotten too easy to obtain, especially with Pokemon Go, and now especially also with Scarlet and Violet, where you pretty much can get a shiny in like just the span of a few minutes. And I think that's fucking awesome, to be honest. But a lot of people don't seem to think that. And I mean, that's okay, what they think. But I'm very against this idea that you're kind of forcing your opinion, and that shinies are too easy to get, and devaluing other people's shinies because of this. That's where I have a pretty big issue. Because shinies, they're just differently colored pixels at the end of the day. They don't hold any real value in the real world. But I feel like some people try to argue that they actually have some kind of weird value, I guess, in the real world. And especially that shinies take a lot of time, like full odds, especially in older games. Like that they are so much more valuable than a shiny obtained in Pokemon Go or Scarlet or Violet or whatever. But that's where I completely disagree, to be honest. I mean, yes, to that person who spent the hours getting that shiny, sure, I understand that that one holds a special value. And that's, I think, the whole point of shinies. You yourself define the value of the shinies. And it don't really only matters to you yourself. And when you try to push that agenda on like other people, saying that, oh, your shiny is not worth anything because you got it so quickly, I think that's just very, very wrong, and it annoys the heck out of me, to be honest. That's why, for me personally, shinies is all about like the memory of getting them. It doesn't matter if I spend 5 minutes or if I caught it in Go, Scarlet, Violet, Let's Go, whatever. It's just, I don't know, obviously I don't remember getting all of my shinies probably, but there and then it feels pretty awesome as I'm doing it. And that's just what I've decided is the value to me. It's not really about the shinies, it's like, they just feel special because I remember having a good time obtaining them. And that's kind of just the point I wanted to make here, that it's fine if you're a full-on shiny hunter or whatever, but just don't try to tell other people that their shinies are not worth anything because they got them in an easy way or whatever. That's just real annoying. It's not gonna make yourself happier, and it's certainly not gonna make other people happier as well. So with that said, I feel like it's time to go on into my actual collection. I'm starting here in Scarlet and Violet, where I've gotten quite a few shinies. I haven't been shiny hunting for a while now though, but I did a lot in the beginning of the game. So I'm starting in my shiny box. I have my spare Iron Hands. I have some mons that aren't shiny in here for some reason. My Scovillain I have. Sylveon is not shiny. Frigibax, which I thought would be very difficult to get, but because it looks very similar to the original, but it was actually very easy to spot once I got it. I love this Oricorio. It looks so sick, the shiny form. Ampharos as well as Hoppip earlier. I just stumbled upon in the wild. A spare iron bundle. I love that shiny as well. Oh, do I have a spare? Is this? No, it's not a spare Glimora. This is my only shiny Glimora. And my shiny Heracross. I like the fact that I got a female. I think I love the heart on the horn. I think it looks great. Krogank, another really cool shiny. Iron Thorns, love that one as well. Iron Jugulis. Cloth. I spent a lot of time in, well, a lot of time compared to others in Scarlet and Violet getting this one. It took a while actually, but it was all worth it. Larvesta. Tadpole. This was also quite easy to actually spot once you were doing the shiny hunt. I can imagine if you're just playing the game that it would be hard to see it if you don't expect to run into one that's shiny. Love the Toadschool shiny. This one as well. I got this after like 1 minute, I think. Skidoo I ran into. Litleo I just got because I was doing another fire shiny hunt and then I had some time left on my timer. Seviper. I really like Seviper, always have. Don't really know why, but it's a cool one. Love the room. The gold is so cool. And then I have both of these guys. It took a while to get them, but it's also one of those shinies where when you actually see the shiny little guy that I forgot the name of with the blue eyes, it's very easy to actually spot once you're doing the hunt. Because I was basically freaked out the entire time that I wouldn't be able to see the shiny. But it wasn't a problem. Okay, that's my... that's all of them in the shiny box, and then I have a few... This is El Jefe, my raid iron hands. This is one of my Espathras. I think that's a pretty cool shiny as well. It's very different from the original, which I in general really like. Iron Treads, Iron Mayday, Iron Moth hasn't been nicknamed yet. I love this shiny as well. All of the future Paradox mons have really nice shinies in my opinion. I love the new steely texture that they did with Scarlet and Violet. I think it looks pretty cool. Leonardo. No more. Hunter is also a shiny Espathra. And then I have my Clodsire that I built for the Greninja raid, I think it was. Oh, and I think that's all of the shinies I have in this game. I will be back with Pokemon Home. This is where you're gonna see that I really play Pokemon Go a lot, because a lot of them are for Pokemon Go here. Also, I had to reshoot this video, because the first time I did it, I sounded like a 3-year-old giving a TED Talk, basically. I was just mumbling and not really making any sense. So I decided to reshoot it. So I've actually already released the Pokemon that I here, but I still have that saved, so I will put that part in the end where I actually release the Pokemon. But yeah, you won't see them here as I go through my shinies, pretty much. Bulbasaur was featured in Classic Community Day. I have Elvis from Let's Go. I have so many good memories from that game. That's what got me into competitive actually. And I shiny hunted all my competitive Pokemon pretty much. Both my Charizards here are named Mikey, after a player that I battled a lot in Let's Go. He was a really nice guy, and the first time I battled him he had a Mega Charizard X, I think it was, which was not meta at the time, so that's why I decided to name my Charizard after him. I love Shiny Beedrill, and Mega Beedrill was so fun to use. So was Mega Pidgeot in Let's Go, even though it wasn't the best. I have like 800 hours, I think, in Let's Go, and it's almost exclusively shiny hunting. So, yeah. Is this the... Who's... Oh, I don't remember. Yeah, so I caught all of them in Premier Balls as well. And if I ever catch a Kanto shiny in Pokemon Go, I always transfer them to Let's Go, just so I can get them in Premier Balls as well. And also, I don't have to use the weekly lockout thingy from Pokemon Go, because you can transfer as many as you want into Let's Go without having a cooldown or whatever that you have for the regular transfer thing. Oh right, I have a shiny Galarian Rapidash as well. I have a few from raids in Scarlet and Violet that I know some people don't really classify as legit shinies, but to me they're fine. To be honest, it's part of the game. The game is that you were gonna join other people's raids and catch Pokemon. That was what they wanted you to do with that game, so that's what I did. And now it seems to be stuck. Oh, my controller died. That makes more sense. Guess I'm gonna have to plug it in. What? Oh, be right back. Okay, I'm back. Quality content right there, as always. Didn't I release this the other day? Maybe I forgot about this one. I don't know. Whatever. I'll do it later. Oh yeah, Mega Gengar. I really loved using also on this one. Hypno's shiny is so cool. I love it. And it's called Gypno because my boyfriend called it Gay Hypno, and they said that would make sense to call it Gypno or Gypno, so that's why that's called it. This was actually my first shiny in Let's Go. I think I love shiny Electrode, and I use it a lot in competitive because it was so fast compared to everything else. Hitmonlee was my longest shiny hunt, and then eventually I just got caught a shit ton of them in Go. So I think I spent like 20 hours in Let's Go trying to get that shiny Hitmonlee. But he holds a very special place in my heart, so it was still worth it to me. I think I basically shiny hunted all of the somewhat easy ones in this game. There's a lot of the 1% spawns that you can shiny hunt, but that's just a big hassle. I've done like 1 or 2, but not gonna do all of them. Yeah, you can tell which Pokemon. This is actually so interesting. This is hilarious. These Pokemon are still here. I released these. This just doesn't make any sense. Okay, I'm gonna have to investigate this afterwards, because I actually have footage of me releasing these when I first recorded the video. That's pretty funny. Oh well, I'll just keep going. Yeah, I love the Galarian birds. This was my first shiny legendary in Pokemon Go. I didn't know that they had a 100% catch rate at the time, so I was freaking out. I was so certain I wasn't gonna be able to catch it, and then it went in on the first ball, obviously, and I was so happy. And I still am to this day. Shiny Mewtwo is pretty cool. This one I caught in line to the Pokemon Center at Worlds. So that's also a fond memory I have. Shiny Slugma looks sick. Got this like yesterday, I think. It has a boosted chance to be shiny right now in Go, and you have 5 chances to catch it every day. So I finally got it. Can't wait for a game where you can use it again. This is from the distribution for the Coco movie in Japan. I always buy codes off eBay when there's distributions, because I don't want to miss any of those mods. It's kind of silly, but once you've done it the first time, you kind of can't stop. So yeah, I paid quite a bit of money for codes. This one I'm holding on to for Squirrely. It is shiny. Roselia Community Day. I caught so many Roselias that day, as you can tell. And this one is named Squirrely, since it's its favorite Pokemon. also holding on squarely. This one I bred in, got lucky and got a shiny one while breeding for just a competitive one in Sword and Shield. This one as well. One of my few ones from BDSP. I think I shiny hunted like 3 Pokemon in that game before I never touched it again. This is one of the ones I'm releasing. Again, I suppose. I already released these before. I don't know what's up with that. Gonna have yeah, I'm gonna Google why they weren't released. This one was traded to me by Wumble at Worlds. I don't have a lot of traded shinies because I feel like that kind of takes away the point. But like this one specifically, meeting a friend that you've only known online, meeting him in real life, and just having a great time. And then eventually we just traded some Pokemon. I'll definitely cherish that one. This is my first shiny legendary from a Dynamax adventure, and I named it after an iconic Madonna song, of course. All of these have been featured in community days, so once Gen 5 months become available, I'll already have them shiny, so that's something, I suppose. Got both of the masks. This is from the event when they had it. I love this one. I love that it's in a Dream Ball as well. Can't wait to bring it into Scarlet and Violet at some point once the Go functionality opens up. Oh yeah, Litwick Community Day was also really nice. This I think was my first shiny in Sword and Shield that I bred for. I'm only bred for one shiny, like just to get it as a shiny, and all the other ones have just been random while breeding. The Masuda shiny hunting is not really for me. It's not that exciting, in my opinion. Love the Tyrantrum in the Heavy Ball, such a nice fit. I think this was also a shiny raid event in Sword and Shield. Noivern looks sick as well. Love that, love it. These ones are hacked that I have released in the past, but they're still here for some reason. This is the only one I've shiny hunted, specifically in a Dynamax Adventure and gotten so far. Maybe I'll get back to it one day if I can be bothered, but yeah. The moment I just scrolled through the mons and saw that this boy was white, I was so freaking happy. I probably did it like at least 100 times. A bit over odds, I would think, but it was fun. I really love Dynamax Adventures. I think they still hold up, and they're very replayable in my opinion. Oh yeah, Melmetal. While the odds were increased to get a shiny Melmetal, it wasn't crazy high, so I actually did it on my boyfriend's account as well, and of course I got the shiny Melton on his account, so I had to play Pokemon Go on 2 accounts for like a month or something, just to get the candies, so that I could evolve it before bringing it into Let's Go. Now we're approaching the end, I would assume. A shinies. Yeah, the distribution ones. And these hacked ones, and then Ursaluna from Community Day. Can't wait to bring in this as well. Anyways, that's it for my shiny collection. I'm gonna put the footage where I released the mons, but they're not gone, so I don't even know what happened. Maybe it's, oh, maybe I know why, probably. Maybe it's because I didn't press like the little save thingy after I did it, probably. That would make sense. In that case, I might... That's funny. I'm just gonna release them again, I guess. So the first one is this Sandslash. I know that's why I stopped on it before here in the collection, because I just thought I was misremembering things. This Haunter is something I've gotten from trade. Let's see, who else? Yeah, Articuno and Zapdos. Delibird. I know the Quillfish as well. Unfortunately, I love shiny Quillfishes. It looks so freaking cool. But one day I will get one myself, and I will be very happy about it. These two are also going to be released, and then in Gen 3, I think it's only the legendaries, right? Oh yeah, and the Gorobis. I kind of remember them by heart at this point, because this is not the first time releasing them, obviously. Oh yeah, I think this Lucario is sus. Releasing that. Also this Crook. And this guy, Garbodor. Bye-bye Landorus. This Noivern I can't actually remember. Yeah, and then it's the two Reggie, and also, unfortunately, Shiny Dracovish, which looks so good. Release all. Are you really sure you want to release? Yes. There we go. No more sus shinies for me. Now it's only shinies that I at least have some sort of memory getting myself. Quit. Would you like to save? Yes. Hopefully they should be gone now. I'm just gonna double check. That's probably why it didn't go through last time. I would assume I probably forgot to do that thing. List view. No, that's the wrong button. Filter. Shiny. Are you gone? Oh right, I need to do this so I can actually see the difference. Okay, is there a shiny Zapdos here now? No. And no Articuno. Okay, they're gone, finally. So that's gonna be it for the video. If anybody actually watched this, let me know what you think of shinies in the comments, if you feel like sharing it. And yeah, I'll be back with more draft videos. Probably won't be posting many other videos like this, but just figured it would be fun to do something different. So yeah, see ya!